Hey everyone, Lucy here. So I've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of inboxes about them wanting to know about like my diet, how I do my exercise, just basically about my whole fitness thing altogether, and that's what the majority of videos everybody wants. So this video is just, kind of a lay down on what I've been doing, why I do it, kind of thing. So you might have seen in one of my previous videos that I had a Coca-Cola addiction. So I'm on day 2 at the moment of not drinking any Coke. I went completely cold turkey. I haven't touched any of it at all. I've been drinking a lot of water. Um, so I've been experiencing fatigue, really dizzy, just the need to want sugar. But mainly it's the fatigue that's getting in the way of everything. Like, I just want to pass out and sleep all the time. Because I've been drinking it every day for 6 years, it does take a toll on you when you're like trying to quit cold turkey completely. So I've decided to change my eating habits as well. So I've gone out and bought a liver detox cereal. I'm not too sure if my liver's even damaged or not, but I'd say it probably is, considering the amount of Coke that I've had all these years. So I'm hoping that that cereal will help. Um, and because I'm lactose intolerant, I can't have like any type of dairy. So to replace that, I'll have organic soy milk. I can't have just normal soy milk. It's got to have, well, it's got to be organic. Otherwise, I can't drink it. So that would be my breakfast. Then for lunch, well, it used to be, sandwiches, because that was just, obviously the easiest thing to do. But, I've gone out and bought, stuff to make salads and stuff like that. So obviously I'll be having that. And then for dinner, I'd be having one of those, like, Weight Watchers frozen meals or lean cuisine or whatever's kind of available at the time. And what I usually do is I go on this website called myfitnesspal.com, and I track everything that I eat, so that way I stay under my calorie intake. And my calorie intake is 1,200. That's because of, I'd say, my height and everything else. I know it's not much to eat, but I usually do not go over that. And there's some people that are just like, oh my god, you're going to starve yourself, this and that. But for me personally, that's enough. Everybody's different. I do have, well, it's not a protein shake, but it's for mums basically that have had kids or whatever. It's just like a smoothie type thing where you just have that. You can mix it with milk or water, or chuck some frozen berries in it or whatever. So I have that for mainly for the protein side of things. With like the exercises and that, I'll do my squats with the weight bar thing that you would have seen in my other video, and just walking every day. That's all I do. I don't like go to the gym and do all this crazy stuff. I don't have time to do that. I mean, just walking and doing the squats seems to be enough for someone like me. So all I can suggest is to people that are trying to lose weight, like, don't go out there and spend like thousands of dollars on like meal replacement shakes or just like diet programs and stuff like that. Like, I've been there before and I've tried almost like everything. Seriously, I have. And I've had my fair share of stomach aches from it, my fair share of just bad symptoms and everything else like that. I know that everybody's different, but what I'm trying to say is you need to kind of work out what's better for you. I mean, you can sit there and Google your own food plan, and like I said, you go on MyFitnessPal, and it does help because you can even scan what you eat, and then it logs on to the website, and it tells you how many calories are in that. And when you set up the thing, it tells you how many calories that you should be having to lose that amount of weight, well, your goal weight that you're after. And so it does help you in that way. And if you keep staying underneath your calorie intake and you keep doing your exercises, then you'll lose about 1 kilo or 2 a week. And that's what I found with myself. Once I started to do that, the weight was just dropping off. But once I started to not track my calories and everything else like that, the weight came back on. So I think tracking obviously is a good way of trying to lose weight, and you can sit there and spend thousands of dollars on these stupid meal replacement shakes where you're going to starve on them anyway. Well, they usually advise to only go on them when you're like seriously obese. Because I went in there one day and I asked for a certain meal replacement shake, and they looked at me and said, we can't just, give that to you because you're going to starve yourself on it. And, sure enough, I did. I was hungry as soon as I had it. It was just nothing for me. It was like having a drink of water, really. So basically, that's just, it's nothing extreme with what I do. And, there's some mums out there that are fitter than me. They have a flatter stomach than me. But I mainly want to just kind of share my experience with people, with, me being a mum of 2, that, it is possible to get back to your own body that you had before kids. I mean, I was a size 6. I was 45 kilos. I never used to eat junk food. I had nothing but water. Everything was just perfect. My health was perfect. Nothing was wrong. Then obviously, I had kids and I had all these problems with my body. What annoys me the most is the people that sit there and say that, you've had kids now, you're never going to get back in that body as much as you try. It's never going to happen. Of course it's not going to happen if you're going to sit there on your ass and do nothing about it. I mean, you could be like a fat slob and sit there and tell people that they're not going to lose weight just because you didn't get up to do it yourself after you had kids. I mean, I don't want to sit here and just get fatter and fatter and fatter as I get older. I want to actually do something about it, and I want to like inspire people. I'm not sitting here saying that I have, a certificate in fitness or nutrition or anything else like that. I'm just going by my personal experience, and I want to do more videos to help, motivate people as well. So what I'm asking you, if you do see this video, is that comment below with any suggestions on another video that you want me to do. If you want me to talk about a certain subject to do with health or exercise, or if you need advice with anything, or you're stuck on something, or you're confused about diets or whatever it is, then let me know and I'll do my best to make a video about it and try to explain everything a bit better. I'm not expecting people to obviously do that because I'm not an expert in it, but sometimes it does help to get advice from people that have tried thousands of diets and kind of, been up and down on this type of thing and have been through it. And like I said in my other video, my goal at the end of the year, or by the end of the year, is to be a fitness model, not to the extent where I've got like, muscles everywhere, 6-pack and everything, just to be toned and to be fit and just to be in the fitness industry. And, it is possible being a mum of 2, like I can do that. It's not a problem at all. And, even if you've got young kids, then, go push the pram around a lake or go run with the pram. I used to do that. And now lately at the local parks, well, here in Australia, that they're starting to bring out gym equipment, outdoor gym equipment, the same as what you see in the gym, except it's outside, built in a different way, but it does exactly the same thing and it's free. So, if you have one of those, then go there. I do that as well. Personally, it's, you walk around the lake and then you've got the little stops at the fitness equipment that you can go to, and I know gym memberships are really expensive these days, so it's a really good idea if you can get to one of those places and just do it outdoors. Yeah, people are going to stare at you. Like, I had a lot of people stare at me when I was trying to work out, but I thought, well, hey, at least I'm actually on the equipment trying to do something about it, instead of sitting there staring at people that are trying to lose weight. You know, some people don't even care about their weight, they just sit there and want to get fat kind of thing. And you know, it's kind of opened my eyes with everything that's happened to me, you know, health-wise, from drinking the Coke. It caused me a lot of problems. I know I'm only on day 2 of not touching the stuff, but I'm already starting to see, like, improvements with some things, and I kind of like it that way, and I'm going to keep going at it, and I'm going to keep inspiring people as much as I can. So, if you could like my video, leave your comments below, that would be awesome. And you might have seen my top that says that. If you want to know where to get them from, then I'll let you know the website. And no, I don't work for the company or anything, I'm not advertising for them, but a lot of people were staring at me today because of what it said, and I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, so I'll speak to you guys in the next video. See you later.